San Francisco 49ers. They just won Monday Night Football last night. I think it was 24-9 was the final score. The 49ers defense, it just seems really, 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 really good. I watched majority of that game, and they just seem to be high level at every position. And they play well, they play fast, they're disciplined. Like, you don't see a lot of blown coverages with the 49ers, and it's just impressive. And you wonder what that team can or will be this season. I originally believe they started off 1-2 and just won last night, which brings them to 2-2. So still very, very early. But based on that, I mean, essentially their quarterback just started his, second game this season without having any practice or anything like that during training camp. He was just kind of rehabbing and kind of playing the waiting game while he got traded. Of course, he didn't get traded, but just impressive. Like, it's hard to look at that division and think that the Niners aren't going to compete for it. I know the Rams are the defending Super Bowl champs, and they have some weapons, but it's a very long season, so I'll try to keep that in mind. So they're 4 games in, got another 13 to go, but I with the way that they play football, they run it a lot. Shanahan does a really good job of drawing up chunk plays, and Jimmy is who he is. He's going to make the solid throws. I don't think he's ever going to be spectacular. I don't think he's going to be, a guy that goes and throws for 400 yards. But it doesn't seem like that's what they need as far as in San Francisco. It's a would be nice type of thing. I'm sure it would be nice for Kyle Shanahan to have that, but it doesn't seem like that'll happen. But it's interesting. But I think with that defense, with that run game, with Deebo Samuel, George Kittle just got back, if I'm not mistaken. Like, they're going to be a really tough out. And with Jimmy G, I think the big key is with him, he knows the offense. He's comfortable in the offense. He knows the things that are required of him. And it's interesting, for as limited as he is, that team was in the NFC Championship last season. I'm pretty sure he was banged up, had some kind of like shoulder issue, which he had surgery in the offseason. So you just wonder, what can they do? I think the sky is the limit, but I think they could absolutely win the Super Bowl. I think Jimmy's going to have to perform a bit better, because as you get to the playoffs, the margin for error is a lot lower. But if he can avoid the big mistakes and just be on time as far as in the passing game, they're going to be pretty solid. So we'll see what happens. Let me know your thoughts. Appreciate it. Peace.